Hello. I'm ready for camp stories. I already have some things to say about the camp stories, okay? Ray slandered my name, okay? She said worms.
Be part of. This is a good test for what we're not supposed to do when, you know, something is in our way. Yeah, she panicked. So, you know, it's fine.
Hold. Panicked. When? When did I panic? Oh, no, she's got a point. Well, I found out, I didn't know this, but apparently when a deer, like if you're driving and a deer pops out, you're supposed to drive into it. She was like, pop quiz, Leslie. If a deer pops or an animal jumps into the middle of the road, what do you do? And I was like, full brakes, swerve. And she said, no, you're supposed to hit it. Tell me that makes no sense. Wait, is that not true? Did she just lie? Did she lie? She said you're supposed to hit it. And I said, ain't no way am I ever going to hit a deer. I'm slamming on the brakes, full stop. No. Wait, what? Only if it's unavoidable? Bruh.
So, mine has an automatic brake system. Used to driving a Tesla.
No, that's not right. I drive a Lexus.
A single person.
That's lies. That's slanderous.
Wagoneer! That's the one. It was called a Wagoneer.
We drove a Wagoneer.
Like,
Can confirm.
A strange car. I've never heard of this car in my life. A Wagoneer.
Right.
It was also extra strange because when you would open the car door, it would shine a light on the floor that said Wagoneer. Yes. I was like, this is weird. Anyways, so my license is still being reprinted, so Leslie needed to rent the car, and so she drove.
Yes, I was driving.
As she gets into the car, she's like, oh, this car is so big. My depth perception is so bad. I'm worried I'm going to hit something because the car is so big.
Me Young, Ray slandering my name.
Why? What did she say?
She said I was a bad driver.
Wait, what?
Well, she said that my depth perception was bad, and that what did she say? She said,
and we're like, okay. I sit in the front passenger seat in the front because I get a little car sick if I'm in the back.
No, this isn't even about the moose. Okay, so here's what she says.
Especially if I'm looking down at my phone. So this girl, not only does she say oh, my depth perception is so bad, she also starts talking about all the things about this car that is causing her issues. For example, she's used to driving a Tesla, which has...
Lie, sponsored by Lexus, thank you very much. Sponsored by Lexus, and play.
An automatic brake system. So when you stop pressing the gas pedal, it starts to brake. But so she hasn't driven a car that has 2 pedals, or you use 2 pedals. So my anxiety is out the wazoo, okay? It is through the roof.
I had no idea.
She wasn't kidding. I didn't know. I didn't know either. I could feel tension. She was definitely tense next to me, but
she was?
I could sense it from her, because she kept going, I can drive. Pull over, I can drive. And then she kept talking about control issues. She kept saying she has control issues. She's like, I like to be in control because that way I want to, I'm in control of my own life. She was saying things like that. But I was like, oh, nonsense. Hey, Jeff, thanks for the 10 months. Mia, were you anxious? Is the real...
In the beginning, yeah. Huh? Like the very beginning, though. Just only the very, very beginning. Because Leslie was saying, am I on the right road? Which is terrifying to hear from your driver.
Listen. If you were driving the Wagoneer, you would have thought the same thing. Guys, this car was massive, and the buttons to drive, the, PRNDL, whatever, it was on a knob. You turn it like you turn on a stove. So I was like, oh.
That's fine, right? You don't know how to turn it on, but hearing you say, am I on the right road? I feel like that doesn't matter what car you're in.
Well, yeah, but that's fine. Oh, Ray told some stories. We've already debunked them.
We did?
Yes. So, well, the one problem with the depth perception is that, like, when I reached to change the mirror, like, I reached for the mirror, but I didn't touch it. And it was a weird feeling. Like, I expected to feel the mirror to pull it forward, but I pulled way in front of it. And that's when I was like, oh no, my depth perception's bad. And then I started driving, so I understand, like, how you might be scared of one to the other. But then once I got going on the road, I got multiple compliments. Tell them what you heard.
Everyone was saying, wow, Leslie, you're actually doing really great. But that's because we wanted to give her the confidence she needed to drive with you know, courage. Because the whole time she was just saying really sus and scary things.
I would just tell them it was a calibration period. Okay?
We're in fear of our lives.
It was a calibration period. I just had to get used to it because I come from a car where you press the gas and then you let the gas go and it brakes, okay? In this car, you press the gas, you let it go, and it does not brake. So I had to, like, do that thinking the car would slow down. When it didn't, I would have kind of do a little slam on the left side. And then people would go, and I could feel people like jerking, and I was like, I know what everyone's thinking.
Yeah,
so I'd have to say, oh, sorry, and then everyone like, nervous laughter. I'm like, oh God, because I know people are
making eye contact.
Well, my biggest fear was that you guys were going to start some group chat or something talking shit about my driving. I wasn't in it. You know what I mean? Wow.